Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for being here. You're either gonna love it or hate it here. Whichever way, it's good. Because for me, I believe be who you are, feel what you feel, all of it is valid. So I'm not here to control how you feel. Let this video do its work. Kuthiwa ilizwi alisayi kubuya lingawenzanga umsebenzi walo. So guys, yes, thank you very much. Let us get on with this. Some housekeeping. Please subscribe to the channel. Do like the videos. I believe that does something in the background of pushing the content, circulating it, the algorithms, the whatever. So do the things that you know you're supposed to do, because let me tell you what, this is going to continue. I can feel it in my bones. And yeah, so let's do the things. And so I've been saying, I've done some series, talking about family conspiracies. I'm talking the chickens are coming home to roost. I'm exposing the shenanigans. I'm talking, I am sparing nobody, because I am saying that people must eat up their own crap that they have inflicted on me. And you know what? People be acting as if they don't know what they're doing. But let me tell you, people are fully aware of their actions. They do things knowingly and willingly and purposefully trying to hurt you. But let me tell you what, back to sender, right? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you stories of this auntie, okay? The stories of this auntie, because I'm telling you, I'm sparing no one, and because I want people to know that I know. But actually, it's weird because, I've always been the person, like, I will not hide my feelings and what I know. So even this person that I'm going to talk about, she knows. She knows that I know, because why? I have actually told her in her face. But you see, the thing is this: when you tell someone the truth alone, because when you are with them alone, there's nobody else, and you tell them the truth, what is going to happen is that, and she would always acknowledge what I'm telling her, because she knows in that moment is the truth. But what then happens afterwards is what is critical for me. It is exactly what makes me believe or want to expose it to everybody else. Because when you are doing it in secret with them, they then act as though they don't know, or maybe they pretend that that conversation did not happen. And I'm gonna tell you things to prove to you exactly what I'm saying, because I want her to know, and I want other people to know that I have actually told her these things, because she would probably never tell the people the things that I have told her in her face. Or maybe if she did tell them, she would edit how I said it to her, because obviously it goes without saying that she would want the narrative that suits her. So no, I said this is now over. This is not gonna play out like this no more. And people must just face their nonsense, and I am just done with it. I am cleansing myself of it. And you know what? Own it, own it, own it, own it, own it. Okay, where do I start? So this is the aunt that I talk to. I mean, I don't talk to nobody else in the family. Everyone else is kind of, steadfast in their stance, but like in kind of secret, because these people are actually very very shady people. Remember, like I told you, they would, you see, when they are together with this aunt, right? The whole thing is that all of them, there's one thing that brings them together is the hate for me. Okay. So now when they are together, they don't reveal to one another that they come on the sidelines to ask me for money, because you see, when they talk to each other, I'm the bitch, I'm the this, I'm all the things they say I am, but then all of them keep quiet behind the scenes, and they come to me and like, oh, say, oh, Madlamini, and they want the money, okay? And they get it because me, I give them, right? I give them. The reason why I did that, I mean, I didn't even know that today these videos are going to happen. It's probably because of, because, sometimes you must just follow the instinct, follow the voice, follow the spirit, follow your intuition. Sometimes things don't make sense. Why are you doing certain things? Because anyone would ask, but why would you help them? I can assure you, even when it came time for them to ask me to help them, I fought against it internally, but the voice said, just give them, right? So, but I'm glad I did, because today I can give you the receipts, you see, because if I did not do that, it would be like hearsay. It would be like hearsay. But now I can unequivocally, give you the story and, tell you exactly how it went down, and you cannot question my story. Okay. So I'm going to try to tell the story in such a way, because, somehow it involves, someone that is super special to me, super close to my heart, and is not, someone I would like her legacy tainted, you see. And so I'm gonna kind of talk around that person, but the main character I want to expose is this aunt and her shenanigans. Okay. So if you hear me like kind of like, it's just that I have all the receipts. It's like, I just don't want to unnecessarily, like drag people. You see what I mean? The ones that I want to drag consciously and voluntarily, I'm dragging them because it's time for me to drag them, because they'd be dragging me in the background. Okay, so now it's time for me to be like, stop. Okay. And I wish that she would get this video, because she actually just needs to listen to this video and just hear her, how she is and how really very questionable she is. And, oh, let me say this one. Before ndingene kwesi story, before ndingene kwesi story sakhe, ndifuna unika esinye story that links to her, so that you people can understand ukuthi ngunomboro bani lo ndithetha ngaye, ngunomboro bani. Apparently ke ontshilo ezimfaxangiweyo, the grapevine ezimfaxangiweyo ziyachaza into yokubana apparently recently bekukhona umcimbi ekhayeni. So into eyenzekileyo apparently kulo mcimbi, andazi umcimbi wantoni, bebendixelele ndaqonda uba angekhe mna ndidibane neento zenu zizithunzela, andizingeni mos izinto zabo because ndiyayazi ukubana heyi ndingayobulawa phaa mna, angekhe ndicakathe inyawo lam phaa kwezaa ndawo because ungasuke nje uzingenele emabekelweni, angekhe soze undibone phaa mna. Not that laa mabekelo wabo ebenosebenza kum, no, ndiliqeli kaloku mna, never. So anyway, apparently ke kuloo mcimbi wabo bebe-invite isangoma. Be-invite isangoma, apparently isangoma sisuke sathi turn the tables on them. Sasuka sachaza iindaba zabo, kuthiwa ke hayi one by one baxelelisiwe iindaba zabo zobunyundululu nobuhenyu. But the story I'm interested in, isangoma sithe xa sifika kulo aunty sathi yeyi, uyabona ke wena, hayi andinoqalisa ngawe ngoba ukhe ndaqalisa ngawe kungasa gede sithetha ngawe. Masiyibambe nethi kuloo ndawo. So ndifuna ukunithi vandla ngesimo salo aunty. Now ukhumbule uba ezi zinto bendingekho nobakho zithethwa ngumntu wangaphandle, umntu wespirit, umntu ongamaziyo, omthe ngqo sathi ispirit, heyi akalunganga lo mfazi, akalunganga lo umfazi. Yithi ndiyaxoka nam ndixelelwe uba kutshiwo, so makube ke kuxoka lo ebechaza isitori. Ebezawuxokela ntoni ke phofu? Ebezawuxokela ntoni? Kodwa ke into ethethekayo ukuba heyi akalunganga laa mfazi. Okay, anyway, that was not the story, it's just nje side show leyo, but iyalinka vele kulesi story sam because then it makes sense. So the other day, so lo auntie mos is acting as though uyi-friend kum, but mina I know ukuthi she's no friend because I know exactly like istory zakhe when I'm not there, when I turn my back, when I'm not around, like you know me. Oh my gosh, yo guys, you don't know, and I'm like, yo, don't do this. Like now kuvele ezinye izinto ndingekangeni nasemxholweni, ezinye izinto are coming up. I remember lo auntie, xa ebese eRhawutini beyobona umalume, kukho this whole thing ke bana akuthethwa nam and stuff, but yena mos u-actor as if uyi-friend yam, ne? And then ke into eyenzekayo, like uzawundichazela mos uba uyahamba uyobona umalume ntontoni. So I will be like, okay, no, hambe kahle, kwathini, And then obviously me as being nice, I would be like xa efikile phayana ndimcheke ubana hayi unjani, kwathini, but she would never pick my calls xa epha, uyabo, because like xa epha akafuni ukwaziwa ukuba unento yokwenza nam. So one day I actually, when she came back, I phoned her and I said, you know what, I have picked up ukuthi wena xa in front of aba bantu you don't want to talk to me. Hayi Madlamini, ungayithetha njani into enjalo? Hayi kwaze kwatsha ene. Ndithi no, listen. Mna I don't do that dance. You get, I don't do that dance. I want to tell you ukuthi I've noticed this thing. So the thing is this, mna I want to make it easy for you. If une problem nokubana ube out ukubana mina nawe we are friends, then do not talk to me. Then you must tell me ukuthi this is the story. Now, I don't mind, because you see now what is happening when you are wasting my time and my energy. You get, you are wasting my time and my energy, because you see, if you were just clear to me ukuthi ngesizathu esithile andifuni ukwazi ukubana ndinento kwenza nawe, then I would say, okay, fine, let's shut the channels so we don't need to be speaking. Because now undwastele ixesha mna, because like if somebody is my friend, so I have to do the things that prove ukuthi we are friends. So but when you are wasting my time, uyayibona. So she was like, hayi angeke, ayikho njalo kwaze kwathini, wenza ii-excuses zakhe. But mna ndimxelele, I'm telling you the honest truth. If unayinyani, she would tell you ukuthi I told her le nto ndithethayo, just like that, because I always call her out. I always call her out, this one. So the other day, so athi andifowunele une problem nento zakhe ze-tax. So ndithi okay, no fine, ukhona umuntu endimsebenzisayo for into zam ze-tax, so ndingamhooka up nalo mntu. So ibe kukuthi ke kufuneka obviously eze kweli cala eSomerset West. So you know, seyiqhelile mos lo auntie, seyendiqhelile ubana I'm that girl ebeza kumlanda, because I'm just like that girl, you see. But now I was like, no, I'm not going, because remember, this is the same aunt that I actually drove from my house all the way from Somerset West and went to her and said to her, hey auntie, andikho mnandi yazi, andikho mnandi ngento endiyidiscoverishileyo, because I am discovering ukuthi kukhona something deliberate eyenzekayo, and that is the fact that you just don't make any effort to come to my house. Like, I don't understand what that is about, because I mean, you know, I'm always coming by, I'm always at her house. I mean, I'm like always. So, and I said to her, I said, the thing is this now makes me uncomfortable, because of, like, in my view, if umntu, you know, like if there's no reciprocation, like I always just come to your house, and when you don't want to come to my house, then I have to think something is wrong, you see, because then I start to wonder ukuthi, am I even welcomed at your house? Maybe ndiyazinyanzela kuwe, uyayibona. So ndiyamxelela ukuthi no, now I feel like ndiyazinyanzela kuwe, and I don't want to feel like that. So that is why I'm telling you, and I am here to tell you today ukuthi I am no longer gonna come to your house. Excuse me. Excuse me. So I'm no longer gonna come to your house. So athi, hayi Madlamini, ewe ndiyakuva, hayi unyanisile, hayi ndiyaxolisa. You see, I said to her, you know, I think I did say in the other video, but you know, if you have not been there, I even say to her, I mean, like, you know me, I'm like that person who will even fetch you from your house to my house, take you back. So that is why I'm saying to you, there's something deliberate, because you can't be telling me, okay, because excuse yakhe vele at that time was that she can't drive. I said, no, but I can't accept that, because of how many times, even when have you called me all the way from my house to ask me to go to your house, to take you to Mitchell's Plain, to take you back and go back to my house. Like, I would drive like 200 kilometers. Imagine petrol engakanani leyo, right? Because remember, I drive from here, Somerset West, to her place, from her place to Mitchell's Plain, from Mitchell's Plain to her place, from her place to Somerset West. I would do that kind of driving for her, for izinto zakhe. But I'm saying to her, but you mean to tell me ukuthi wena, you can't do that for me, for my benefit, but you use me for your benefit. You get? So I told her that. So she was like, yeah, no, she can understand how I feel and she's really sorry and blah, blah, blah. But I'm here to tell you, Guji, she was never sorry. But it's just that, like, in that moment, I called her out. And again, obviously, she had nowhere to hide. So the only thing for her to do was to say, yeah, and Yaguva, and you are right, and I'm sorry, but she's not sorry, right? Because like I said, if she was so sorry, she would have been like, okay, uyabona ndizayibamba ngoku isatshisa, next weekend uzube lapha ke, next weekend undilande ndizawuspenda the whole day kwakho, or next weekend ndizawulala kwakho. You know what I mean? But she never did it. So now this story is going to link to what she does afterwards. Then you have a full understanding yokuthi what is she up to. Okay. So she wants me to hook her up with the tax person, and then on the day she's supposed to now come here. So nothing has been spoken because I know the way she operates, uyathanda usebenzisa abantu. She likes to use people. So basically, what she expected me to do was to fetch her. So I was like, asoze ndikulande sis, soze ndikulande. So I keep quiet. So but now ndiyabona uba hey, ixesha liyafika eli besilibekile. Liyafika la xesha besilibekile and akakatsho ubana how she's gonna get here. So okay, mandimfowunele and be like, ukhumbule ke appointment yethu ingowexesha elithile. So abe sehamza ukuba kwathini andiyazi athini, but sort of like going around the story, but she's not getting to the actual story because she should be asking ukuthi, because obviously she expected me to fetch her because that's how it goes. And this time I had told myself, not in your life. I am not gonna do it. So then she realizes ukuthi this girl is not falling for this thing. So she says, okay, so uzothatha i-Uber. Okay, fine. And then sort of like akhangabuze mos ne-address yami ba ithini, or because like i-Uber izongihlisa. So then I realize ukuthi hey, lo mfazi is hellbent ukuthi akafuni tu ukuza endlini yami. So meaning that, imagine ngoku ufuna mna ndimncede ne. So I've offered, it's fine, I'm going to help you, but she won't even come to my house. So we decide ukuthi okay, i-Uber izomhlisa eSomerset Mall. Okay, fine. Did you know? Fine. Mayihlisa eSomerset Mall nam. Andifuna uze endlini yami compelled. Like isukuza xa ngafuna ukuza. I'm not saying to her, but I'm just like thinking it now out loud. And that's what I was saying then to myself. No, I don't want you to come here. Don't be fooled. Don't have this the other way. Or, but nje, benduku-addressa, I just wanted to expose you to yourself ukuthi I have figured ukuthi kune-conspiracy whereby wena for some reason awufuni, you've made a conscious decision yoba awuzuza endlini yami, right? And as I've been saying to you guys, this conspiracy is not just a conspiracy, obviously, a family, because bonke, they are doing this thing to the extent that I've been here for 6 years, abazange balibeke inyawo apha endlini yami. Kodwa, most of them bafuna imali kum and they get it from me. Umuntu akanayo nonembeza wokuthi hayi ndizawuzokubona kwathini bayarhwaphiliza qha zirhalarhuma ezirhwaphilizayo. So this is the caliber of this so-called family people. So anyway, because funeka iphele le video ngo 30 minutes and then zoya kwenye segment. So let me just try and speed it up. So then ndithi ke okay fine, xa ufikile ke e-mall, eSomerset Mall, baze so that I can come and get you. Yabo. So she does buzz me. So I get into the car and I go there. Somerset Mall from my house is like 3 minutes. It's like 3 minutes. So I get there and then I find her Nando's, uyacha Nando's. So I'm like, okay, so I sit down and Shabulise molo Madlamini ndithi hayi molo aunty sihlale ke ndilinde ubana agqibe ukutya. Not her even like saying to me, you hayi indlela endilambe ngayo ntombi ndisike nda-order apha hayi wethu ina ambo-order nawe because ngoku ndiyatya and ngoku ulinde mna uyabo, so please ambothatha ambothenga. No, nothing, watya ndimjongile kwaNando's uyava. Hayi kabi namsebenzi ndawugqiba, watya wagqiba ndamthatha sahamba saya kule ntombazana yenza iteksi, ndamlinda phayana wenza iteksi. And then because if ndandithandile, if bendinoburhalarhume njengaye ngendandimshiye pha because of you know, and then azibuyele aphinde afumane iUber qha because of Nkosi yam ukungcola andinako. So I thought, oh hayi Thembisa, hayi ke noko sude ucace uba uyidlulise. Ndaqonda okay fine, I'll take her home, but at least I've made my point to her ukuthi andizokulanda kwakho, uzawuthatha iUber uhambe ke uyoya emall because akukho nento ethi mhlawumbe naxa egqibile pha kule mntu weteksi athi hayibo masihambe ke siyophunga kwakho. Nothing, because she was determined ukuthi akalithi cakatha inyawo lakhe kwam. Wethu ndiyavuya, yes, because I'm telling you ndisinda ezintweni ezininzi, abantu abahamba nobuzaza ndisinda ezintweni ezininzi. So sometimes ezinye izinto ezenzekayo mhlawumbi zibe ngathi ziba buhlungu, but you must know ukuthi yi-blessing in disguise, because ezinye izipiriti heyi bewungafanekanga uba udibana nazo and beyingafanekanga uba ziyangena endlini yakho, you know. So I believe ukuthi somehow uThixo has been guiding me ukuthi heyi aba bantu manibayeke bathi qelele phaa, aba bantu bangcolile but wena awuboni, mna ndizama ukukukhusela. So wena ubona nje ingathi kukho i-hate, don't worry, yonke le nto is in my plan, because should aba bantu ibe kanti bayasondela kuwe uyawuchaphazeleka zizinto ebezingafuni wena, usuke nawe uzibona sowuntyumpantyumpeka mntanam. So zolela nje ukumamela mna, usarende, uyayiva ke. So ibe yiloo nto ke ndamgodusa wawugqiba. Okay, let me tell you, so if ndimgodusile, this is like 30 kilometers, 60 kilometers there and back. Uyakhumbula now umntu oqhela ukhupha imali yeUber uyayazi ukuthi ikhosta malini ipetrol, because naye unemoto, yeka nje ke uba angakwazi uqhuba because imoto yakhe isegarage. So uyayazi ngqo uba ipetrol ikhosta malini. Qha uzixelele into yokubana andiyazi noba mhlawumbe ucinga uba ndim-owa intoni, andikuowi nex elifini, because kukho abantu nje abane-entitlement uqonda uba kutheni uzoba entitled nje kum. Suba entitled. But you see, the thing is, why abantu beba entitled, actually I caused this thing yokubana ababa bantu bafilishe entitled, because I let them feel comfortable, because I am the person who's always doing, who's always giving, so obviously now this is the behavior they are used to. And so now it's strange kubo xa ngoku ndingenzi the things, you know, whereby she thought mos uyayazi ubana kufuneka ndibe pha, so meaning uyayazi into yoba funeka azondilanda. So I was like, nah, andizokulanda mem, andizokulanda. But guys, let me shut this channel. Let me shut this segment, so that I go to the next segment to tell further the story, because as a story side, and then andifuna sibe side kakhulu, ndifuna nawe usithi vandla vandla umane usitya usiphinda usinambitha. So have a lovely day. Please subscribe, like, share this video, comment, and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. This is the thing. Have a fabulous day. Goodbye.